Hello again students, welcome back to my video. Today we will continue chapter 15 biology form 4, another subtopic 15.4 developments of a human fetus. The process of fertilization. Fertilization can occur when one out of millions of sperm succeed penetrating the secondary oocyte in fallopian tube. This is followed by changes to the secondary oocyte membrane that prevents penetration from other sperms. Then fertilizations occur when the sperm nucleus fuses with the ovum nucleus to form a diploid zygote. So early developments of an embryo until implantation. So we look at figure 15.10. This is early developments of embryo and implantations of a blastocyst. This is unfertilized secondary oocyte. Fertilizations occur when one out of millions of sperms succeed in penetrating the secondary oocyte in the fallopian tube. What happens after one sperm succeeds the penetrations of the secondary oocyte? The secondary oocyte membrane will prevent the penetration from other sperms. So fertilizations occurs when the sperm nucleus fuses with the ovum nucleus to form zygote. So while traveling down the fallopian tube, the zygote undergoes multiple divisions through mitosis. So the first cell division produces a 2 cells embryo, and then 4 cells, and then 8 cells, and finally it will produce a morula. Okay, and then the morula then transforms into a blastocyst. The blastocyst will then implant in the endometrium. This process is called as implantation, penempelon. Okay, so the blastocyst continue to grow into embryo. So this is the thickened blastocyst wall that will develop into embryo. Next one, the role of human chorionic gonadotropin HCG hormone. Okay, HCG hormone. The placenta also produces the human chorionic gonadotropin hormone HCG, okay, during pregnancy. The level of this hormone increases at the early stages of pregnancy and will double every 2 to 3 days for the first 4 weeks of pregnancy. So the main functions of HCG hormone is to ensure that the corpus luteum continues to secrete hormone estrogen and progesterone in the early stages of pregnancy. This hormone can be detected in the urine of pregnant mothers. So here, this is pregnancy test that detects HCG in urine of pregnant mothers. So if 2 lines here means pregnant, if single line means not pregnant. Okay, so this pregnancy test detects HCG hormone in urine. If HCG hormone in urine is detected by this test, pregnancy test, then the mother is pregnant. Okay, next one is the role of placenta and umbilical cord in fetal development. So what is placenta and what is umbilical cord? Okay, placenta ini kalau dalam bahasa ini adalah uri. Okay, ataupun Sabahan people always say tembuni. Okay, umbilical cord di sini adalah tali pusat. Okay, the placenta is formed from the mother's endometrial tissue and embryonic tissue. It is connected to the fetus through the umbilical cord, which contain blood vessels that carry substance in and out of the fetus. So this figure shows placenta and umbilical cord. So this is the placenta, umbilical cord, tali pusat. The umbilical cord is a tube that contains umbilical vein and umbilical arteries. So this is the blood vessel inside the umbilical cord. The umbilical vein carries blood rich in oxygen and nutrients from the placenta to the fetus. Umbilical arteries carry deoxygenated blood rich in carbon dioxide and nitrogenous waste such as urea from fetus to the placenta. Okay, so this is the umbilical cord. When we zoom in, this is the umbilical vein. Red one here carries the oxygenated blood, and blue one here in umbilical arteries deoxygenated blood, carry deoxygenated blood. Okay, so this is the placenta, and this is the fetal blood vessel, fetal blood capillaries, and here is the mother's blood. What is the importance of placenta? This is the exchange site of substances between the mother and the fetus. Glucose, amino acid, hormones, antibodies, and oxygens are absorbed from the mother's blood into the fetal blood capillaries. Carbon dioxide and nitrogenous waste such as urea are absorbed from the fetal blood capillaries into the mother's blood circulation. Okay, this is for secretion. Okay, the placenta also acts as an endocrine organ that secretes hormone during pregnancy. In the 4th month of pregnancy, the corpus luteum will degenerate. So we have studied this before. Corpus luteum will degenerate after the 4th month of the pregnancy, and the corpus luteum will no longer secrete progesterone hormone. So, the placenta will now replace the functions of corpus luteum in producing progesterone and estrogen hormone, which is needed to maintain the endometrial thickness. Fetal and maternal blood circulatory system. Okay, the blood of mother and fetus do not mix. They are separated by a thin membrane. So this is very important because the first one, this will protect the fetus from certain dangerous chemical substances such as toxins and bacteria that can be absorbed into the fetal blood circulation. Second one, this will prevent the thin fetal blood vessel from bursting due to the mother's high blood pressure. And the third one, this will prevent agglutination or blood clots because the fetus might not be of the same blood group as the mother. So the agglutinations of blood can be prevented. But the thin membrane layer is not able to prevent certain substances from being absorbed, such as drugs and medications, cigarette smoke, and alcohol ingested by the mother. Viruses such as HIV, rubella can also cross the placenta and be absorbed into the fetal blood circulation, and this may disrupt the fetal development. Next one, 15.5. Formations of twins. Twins refer to two or more children that are born from one pregnancy, kembar. Okay, so two types of twins. Number one, identical twins. Number two, fraternal twins. Identical twins is kembar seiras. Fraternal twins is kembar tidak seiras. So here, identical twins, kembar seiras, muka sama, jantina pun sama. Okay, what happened? These identical twins form when one sperm fertilizes one ovum. Remember, one sperm fertilizes one ovum. And then, the embryo form will divide into two. So here, 1 and 2. And one placenta shared within the two fetus. So remember, here, one sperm, one ovum. So one embryo divided into two, one placenta shared within the two fetus. So here, the sex, the jantina of the fetus will be the same. The appearance also same, identical twins. And then for fraternal twins, two sperms, two ova. Two sperms fertilize two ova. Here, separate placentas. Placenta dia tidak share. Is not being shared by the two fetus. Each fetus have their own placenta. Okay, and here kembar tidak seiras, appearance tidak sama, and then the sex jantina itu sama ada same or different. So satu girl, satu boy, ataupun dua-dua girl ataupun dua-dua boy, but the appearance is different because they come from two sperms, two different ova. So the differences between identical and fraternal twins. For identical twins, the product of fertilizations of one ovum and one sperm forming one zygote. For fraternal twins, products of fertilizations of two sperms and two different ova forming two different zygotes. Identical twins, one embryo divides into two. Fraternal twins, embryo does not divide into two. Identical twins, one placenta is shared between the two fetus. For fraternal twins, each fetus has its own placenta. For identical twins, the genetic makeup and the physical appearance of the twins are similar as they are from the same zygotes, and the sex of both twins is the same. For fraternal twins, the genetic makeup, the physical appearance are different because they are from two different zygotes, and the sex of both twins may be the same or different. Developments of conjoined twins. Okay, so this one, figure 15.4, conjoined twins. Conjoined twins develop when there is incomplete divisions of the embryo in identical twins. Although two fetus are formed from the embryo, some of their physical parts are still fused together, usually at the chest, abdomen, or the buttocks. Conjoined twins may also share one or two internal organs. The life of conjoined twins may be difficult as they must always be together. They also do not have any time alone. Their movements are limited due to their physical state. So most conjoined twins die before they are born or have a short lifespans. They may be able to be separated through surgery. However, the success of surgery depends on the joint parts and what internal organs are shared between them. So that's all for today. We will continue next subtopic in the next video. Thank you.